Welcome to my universe. Here I am, God. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. Of course, there'd be humans out there that would take advantage of AI to fool other humans. It's just the human way. Nah, but all jokes aside, imagine going to a job interview, but that's right, you're garbage at communication. Oh no, how must I ever overcome this obstacle? Well, you can get the robot to do it. That was the attempt one guy made in trying to get himself through a job interview. It didn't say it would work, but you could try. So, a recruiting agent for a company called Let's Make, like, let's make a joke out of this name. I don't care. I don't care. Say whatever the hell I want. Yeah, so this recruiter is apparently looking through a series of applications when she notices a total of 2 candidates sounding very similar during her search. Now, obviously, this should have raised a red flag, but according to her, it didn't because this has become increasingly commonplace. By a show of hands, who's out there using AI to craft their job applications? You're all lying. You're all lying. All right, guess I'll look up the new candidates that are trying to get a job here. Check out these job applications and see. Hello, my name is Ass Receiver Johnson, and I'm applying for your position at Let's Make, like Let's Make Love. Sorry, bad joke, but I feel I fit the need of your company's spot on the roster. Thank you for your time. Nah, think I gotta go with somebody better. And I'm not fond of that name. The fuck? Hello, my name is Jake Jalen Sonny Griffith Jerope Harris Keith the Third. I'm applying for your position at Let's Make, like Let's Make Love. Sorry, bad joke. But I feel I fit the need of your company's spot on the roster. Thank you for your time. What the hell, man? Jeez.
Which of the 2 candidates did you choose to fill Sector Z?
Neither. Who keep picking out these terrible applications?
It's me, sir.
So she took a chance on one of the candidates, and as she's conducting the interview, something seemed off. She starts to get a little suspicious about the whole thing, and I think the gears started turning for her that maybe, just maybe, this person's full of shit. The interviewee had camera issues. They seemed to be using a false email, and when they finally got on camera, they showed up with an AI avatar, as if no one would notice how terribly obvious it looked. Yeah, I'm sorry. Could you try to get the screen to work? The screen isn't. Oh, there you go. Okay. Excuse my language, but who the fuck are you?
Geronimo Boner.
All right. Look, I don't like you messing with me. Can you put your hand in front of your face so I can see you?
No.
All right, not this AI avatar.
This is what I look like.
No, that is not what you look like. I need you to put your hand in your face so I can remove the filter of the AI avatar. That is not how you look, sir.
This is how I look.
Can you stop going back?
Why can't we just do the interview?
I need you
Let's
to
just
do
do
this,
the interview.
and that's the only way we're going to continue this
my
interview.
God.
Otherwise, we're just not going to go nowhere.
Let's just do the interview.
Can you please just
You're
listen
such
to
a
my
fucking
instructions?
pain, bro.
Just grab your hand and
Just do the interview.
just like this, all right? Because
Oh my
I can't
God, you're such a
see.
fucking pain.
Look, man, son of a bitch. So afterwards, she sent the video of their interaction to LinkedIn to educate and bring awareness to others searching for candidates and hope that they can avoid dealing with false identities during the hiring process. Okay, but seriously, that background ain't full of nobody. You couldn't find the background of some regular ass apartment. I'm not condoning this, but damn, that's a lazy setup. Hey, buddy. Look here, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice, right? You look like you're in the lobby of one job trying to get another, which would have messed up your opportunities anyway, because that's like monkey branching for job opportunity. And they don't like that. And look, one thing's for certain, the whole AI avatar thing shouldn't become a trend because it's stupid. Oh, you're still here. Well, here's another example. On March 26th, there was a man named Jerome DeWald using an AI avatar to present a case in a lawsuit while in court in literally less than 5 seconds. The judge had to bring hell and brimstone on his ass for even attempting to bring AI into the courtroom. It's safe to say that she wasn't having none of that shit.
The appellant has submitted a video for his argument. Okay, we will hear that video now.
May it please the court. I come here today a humble pro se
All right.
before a panel of 5 distinguished justices.
Is this, hold on. Is that counsel for the case?
That is not a real person.
Okay, it would have been nice to know that when you made your application. You did not tell me that, sir. I received the application. And you have appeared before this court and been able to testify verbally in the past. You have gone to my clerk's office and held verbal conversations with our staff for over 30 minutes. Okay? I don't appreciate being misled. So either you are suffering from an ailment that prevents you from being able to articulate, or you don't. You are not going to use this courtroom as a launch for your business, sir. So if you are able to shut that off. If you want to have oral argument time, you may stand up and give it to me. You have 5 minutes.
Hey, Jerome, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You kind of did it to yourself. It's one thing to use an AI avatar during a job interview and whatnot, but you can't bring that type of shit into a courtroom. It won't get the same pass as someone being stupid from home, you know? How about we all come together as a collective and chill with using AI in professional spaces unless it's been allotted for. When asked about his decision to use the pre-recorded AI video in an interview, Jerome stated that he didn't have a lawyer and he had to represent himself. He had to represent his fucking self. I get it, but he didn't represent himself because the AI was representing him, so yeah. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. This is just a hunch, but what I think might have happened is Jerome recognized that he had this legal presentation coming up and he thought to himself, oh, that's right, I'm garbage at communication. And so he substituted the whole presentation to let the robot do it. He also mentioned that with the help of a San Francisco tech company, he was trying to generate a digital replica of himself, but it failed. So they settled on this instead. Now, he did write an apology letter and things did continue to move along naturally. However, this just goes to show people don't appreciate AI in place of your presence, especially in a professional environment. So let's not make fools of each other. We can communicate. We don't need to middleman with the damn robot. Like seriously, man, the shit is absurd. How in the hell do you... What the hell? Hello?
Hey,
Who's this?
it's Boner. Give me a job.
No!